Welcome back to the CCNA track. This is Module 1, Lesson 8, and today we're getting hands-on with the physical layer. We're going to talk about cables and media, copper, fiber, and why Layer 1 choices quietly shape everything that runs on top of them. It might feel basic, but trust me, on the exam and in the real world, Layer 1 matters. So at Layer 1, you've really got two worlds to choose from. Copper, typically unshielded twisted pair, sends electrical signals down the wire. It's cheap, it's everywhere, but you're capped around 100 meters and it picks up electromagnetic interference. Fiber flips that equation. Light pulses through glass, blazing fast, kilometers of reach, and totally immune to EMI, you just pay more for it. The rule of thumb to remember: copper for the desk, fiber for the backbone. Now let's zoom into copper itself, because not all twisted pair is created equal. Cat5e gives you a solid gigabit at 100 meters, fine for basic runs. Cat6 is the workhorse you'll see most often, capable of 10 gig but only over shorter distances, around 55 meters. Step up to Cat6a and you get the full 10 Gbps across the standard 100-meter run. Cat7 and 8 push even further, but you'll really only find those in data centers. For the exam, just remember, copper tops out at 100 meters. Once your cable is in place, the next question is how it's wired internally. Use a straight through when connecting different device types, like a PC to a switch, or a switch to a router. Use a crossover when the two ends are the same kind of device. Switch to switch, PC to PC, router to router. The shortcut: same device, crossover, different device, straight through. In practice, Auto-MDIX on modern switches handles this for you, but expect to see it on the exam. Now let's shift from copper to fiber, where the big distinction is single mode versus multi-mode. Single mode fiber, usually in a yellow jacket, sends one narrow laser beam straight down the core. That's what carriers use for long backbone runs spanning kilometers. Multi-mode, typically aqua or orange, uses cheaper LED or VCSEL light sources, bouncing multiple paths through a wider core, which limits the range but works perfectly inside buildings and data centers. For the exam, just remember, single mode goes the distance, multi-mode stays local. And that wraps up our tour of the physical layer: cables, connectors, copper, and fiber. Next up in Lesson 9, we'll zoom out from the wires themselves and look at how we actually arrange devices into network topologies and architectures. If this lesson helped, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. And remember, the full CCNA course is free on YouTube and over at Dargslan.com. See you in the next one.